It's Kat here with the Reset Community, and I am here with a Jamaican legend, Mr. Luciano himself. Greetings, my sir. It is an honor to be sitting next to you, as I shared with you. I placed one of your songs in our earlier magazine.
I remember when.
I remember when. Can you just share a bit about the background of what went into making this song and the importance of the words today?
What really happened, I went to Zimbabwe. We were Zimbabwe, and we were doing a video shoot at one of the grounds that has become a kind of tourist resort. It was out in the way there is, and for some reason the security was telling us that we can't stay there. Had to go elsewhere and do the video. So I felt that way because we're home and we're doing something to show my happiness, to be reconnected to my roots, and then they were kind of pushing us out of the area, the space, because they claim, it's a tourist area. And it dawned to me that, that my memory went back in the days when, as kings and queens, we would have more power, more autonomy, more control of our rights and our legacy. So the song came to me, and I started coining the song.
Amazing.
And that's how it came to me.
And it has
and then I had the guitar, so I was picking on the strings.
That was even what made the song, just the strings.
Acoustic,
and yes, and you still play this instrument.
Yes, I do.
Now, you were here last night performing at 3 o'clock down at the Harbourfront, but you've been here many times before.
Sure.
Tell us what it's like to always come to visit Toronto and Canada.
It's always great, and the fans, my fan base here in Canada is great. Toronto massive. Because it's so multicultural, and the people from all different Caribbean countries. So it's really a mixed crowd with everyone coming out to enjoy themselves. And it proved to me that the music lives on, that the roots and the culture is still alive, because the people, they came out in droves and they were really enjoying themselves and singing along the songs and having a wonderful time. And what made it more exciting is that the atmosphere and the day was a beautiful day. The sun was out, people in their colors, and the ambience, the atmosphere.
You're right.
It was so beautiful. And the band, the harmonies, the production, everything was up to standard.
Absolutely true. And being that you're Jamaican, the island is small, and I'll use the phrase, it might be little, but it's Talawa.
Yes.
Explain to me what kind of role model can Jamaicans play on the global scale in today's world to establishing global peace?
There's no doubt that Jamaica has made its impact in the world, on the world affairs. When it comes to sports, we have made our indelible mark. When it comes to whatever it is, music, we have shown them that we've got this. When it comes to movie or production, when it comes to performance or acting, you name it, we are outstanding in so many ways. I think it speaks of our determination and our crave for greatness, and it comes out in our performance in the end. So I really just want to encourage especially the younger generation to realize the rich heritage, because sometimes the younger generation don't seem to realize how hard our ancestors and our icons who have paved the way have given their lives and sacrificed so much that we could have arrived where we are today. So we just want to encourage the younger generation to respect the foundation and don't miss this. Yeah.
I love that. Now, two more questions just before we wrap this up. You sing a lot about God, and a lot of our traditional reggae artists as well. This used to be part of its foundation with consciousness. That's Dennis Brown.
Yeah, man. One of the greatest icons of art.
So, please, as you mentioned, Dennis Brown and so many of our legendary artists, where there was a really good center around God and family or the woman and just being true to self as well and to history.
Yes.
And then the bridge away a bit with some of the Jamaican music.
Like a generation gap, yeah.
Yes, and so what can you say, because there's a space between what you're producing that we still love and what some of the younger ones are coming up with. How do we bridge to still hold on to that essence of God, music, soul, and legacy?
This is what Bob Marley was singing when he said about the generation gap. Because sometimes you follow the new technology kind of swing the generation because they're all into TikTok and all the social media bases and the platforms that they get carried away. And a lot of people selling their soul just to get likes these days. So it's kind of really heart-rending to see how the younger generation kind of losing their grip on reality and becoming caught up in fantasy. But we have to let them realize that at the end of the day, we have to live a real life. We have bills to pay, we have our youths growing up, they have tuition fees to pay. We have children, we want them to reach places and achieve something with their lives. We don't want them living carelessly and recklessly. So we try to at least garner and harness our youths by at least reminding them of how we are supposed to be.
Amen. I remember when. Amen. And wrap this up. How do you want to be remembered? What is the legacy?
Well, I want to be remembered as a cultural ambassador, as one who stands for what is right, and not selling out my rights, and not selling out my birthright, and not following the hype. Because a lot of people lose their way because them think that the roots and culture kind of going through a rocky motion right now, and the pendulum is swinging. So a lot of them swing out with the pendulum. Yeah, man.
To hold on.
I'm going to sing some nastiness and slackness and see some big man where people look to. Go and sing and have all the daughters of Zion in battle rider winding up in shots and all them things. That is not of Jah.
Amen.
Lightning. Fire. Yeah, man.
Amen.
So we have to uphold what is right.
That's right. Stand
firm. A lot of people are saying, being a Rasta is boring. And no. Rasta is the way, because at the end of the day, if you're not living healthy, you have to pay. You have to live and what them call them in there. You have to live in a hospital and live on all kind of machine.
Not life support.
All kind of life supporting machine to keep your life going. You have to be putting pacemakers in your heart because your heart going through a whole party, and you have to live on what is machine for the kidney.
Oh, I'm not dialysis?
Dialysis,
okay.
yeah.
Yes, all right.
Because when you drink too much of them strong alcohol that Babylon giving you, it mash up your kidney and destroy the pancreas below the livers there. So when the pancreas can do its function, like reducing the sugar in the blood, then this is how diabetes comes in. And then you have a thing named bad circulation, because these guys wearing too much tight pants. Tight clothes that it cut off the circulation. Because remember, the heart has to pump the blood down to the foot and come back up. A lot of people don't know that. Going to high school, Manchester High School, I realized importance. I did biology because I said to myself, if there's any subjects that I'm going to be interested in, I want to know about my body. So I did biology. And I have to know English so I can express myself properly. And then I have to do my maths that then can rob me. And I was studying history that I can know a little history about myself, but for some reason I realized that the history is thwarted and they've been tampering and giving us bad history. So that kind of deter me from studying history, because they're giving us some false history. Because when a man come tell you, say, Christopher Columbus come discover Jamaica. When you come here, people living there. So how can you discover somewhere people already living? So what they have given us is lie, and I also love religious education, but then give us pure lie also. So I start read for myself and make myself knowledgeable and approved to become who I am today as a messenger.
Amen, messenger. And his inspiration helped me also to, I guess, emancipate my soul.
Yeah, man. As Bob Marley said, we have to emancipate ourselves from mental slavery. Because right now in Jamaica we are celebrating emancipation, but the people are not emancipated from the mental slavery. So even though we said, happy emancipation, but they're in their minds, they're caught up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Amen.
Yeah, man.
So there we have it. This is legendary Luciano.
Blessing.
You didn't just get to hear from him, but you got some
Blessings.
words of wisdom,
Yes,
food for the
definitely.
mind, soul, and spirit. And may you take it seriously.
Hold on to your roots, my
Amen.
people. Because a house without foundation is like a nation without its roots is like a house without a foundation. Can't get no better than
Always
that.
remember when.